everybody, welcome to tonight's big show. Special guest tonight, another Wendy Ridout. Perhaps you've heard of her too at WEKU. I see a theme here, Wendy.
That's right. So it's Wendy Wilkinson Ridout.
That's right.
At WEKU.
Right. Excellent. All right. Well, welcome to the show. She stepped in. I said, hey, I don't want to change my graphics, so I just want to change the last part. Can you come in? While Wendy's off, and she said, sure. Big show tonight, Wendy. We've got, of course, the weekend weather outlook and all that great stuff at MadisonKYLive.com. 24/7. Yes, very nice. I love it, and it's going to be warmer next week. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, folks. And, of course, you can find that all at MadisonKYLive.com. We're going to talk about the Madison Home first ever gala. That's fun, and how to get tickets downtown. And Real Life Community Church had a Faith and Blue event last week. We got some B-roll to talk about that. That was kind of fun.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
We got some October is Fire Safety Month, so we've got some October and fire safety tips that are good all throughout the year. We're going to recap our pets of the day. Do you like watching Pets of the Day?
I do. I'm more of a cat person, so it's
sometimes
usually dogs.
We had a couple of cats. We had a couple of cats this week.
That's all right, though. I mean, dogs are great. I love dogs.
Exercise with Candace also, with Candace Young. We'll be talking about that. We wrap up everything with the Cain Fishing Report.
I don't have to do exercising with
No.
Candace.
All we have to do is watch.
Okay, good.
All right, folks. Coming up next. Stay tuned.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, KYmedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Wendy Wilkinson Ridout. So, what do you like? What do you want me to call you on this show?
Whatever you want. Just not late for dinner.
Wendy.
That's what they say.
I
Just
know,
not
that's
late
what my
for dinner.
dad always says. Call me anything.
It's all good. Wendy,
but
the other Wendy.
Call me. Okay,
no,
okay.
The other Wendy.
Don't call me late for supper. We talked about the weather today. Fantastic weather. It's going to warm up next week. Thank goodness. But they're talking about maybe frost on Monday morning. We don't like that, so get out there and cover up your plants, folks.
That's right. Tomorrow's going to be a little chilly, but still get up and go to church, right?
That's right, absolutely. And check out that weather cam forecast at MadisonKYLive.com 24/7. It's very simple. And look at our live cams from around the region, so that's pretty cool, too. The Madison Home Gala
I'm so excited.
is November the 4th. It's going to be at First United Methodist Church in their gymnasium. You can get tickets MadisonHome.org, and tell us a little bit about Madison Home on 5th Street.
So Madison Home, and we volunteer.
Yeah, absolutely. Right.
Our church did the winter shelter program.
Right.
Thanks to everybody who did the winter shelter program. And that's changing a little bit this year, which is great.
It is.
Madison Home is not exactly a shelter. A lot of people think it's a shelter, but it's a resource for those who are homeless and in need. They have a food pantry, which is great. We have lots of people in the food pantry. And we feed people on during the lunch right now. We're feeding lunches, so I go out there every Friday, and it's just a great opportunity to meet the people in our community and to help out. We serve them lunch. There's a clothes closet now. It's getting colder.
The Love Closet. Miss Brenda wants that called the Love Closet. So
yes, we do love that. We love
absolutely. Well, and we provide at Madison Home. I sit on the board, and we provide psychiatry services, recovery. Referrals, we provide social services, we provide all kinds of referrals. We help them get an ID, their Social Security card, sign up for benefits. They even get their mail there. So, because if you're homeless, I mean, you don't have a home. So the big gala coming up November the 4th.
Yep.
So we're going to have dancing and DJ, and it's all catered. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be downtown, right there at First United Methodist Church. Thanks for them for hosting that. And you can get tickets at madisonhome.org. It's very simple.
Yeah,
I did it. Go on madisonhome.org. Sign up, get your table, get your sponsorship, or get your individual tickets. It's that simple.
It's a great resource here in Richmond right now.
Right, because the winter shelter program, like you said, is changing. It will all be at Madison Home on 5th Street. So what's great about the volunteers is we don't have to provide transportation anymore.
We don't have to open the church.
Exactly. But it was a logistical challenge, I should say, last year. So everything's going to be there, so all the volunteers get to come to one location, central location, which I think is fantastic.
I love it. And it kind of opens us up for more volunteers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if anybody wants to volunteer down on 5th Street, just stop in and say, hey, I want to volunteer.
I want to volunteer, or send a message on our Facebook page, or in our Facebook group, join our Facebook group, Madison Home Inc. on Facebook too. And they'll approve you and everything. Or send an email on madisonhome.org as well.
That's right. You can come help me serve lunch or serve during winter shelter. It'll be great.
It's fantastic. Okay, next. We also had something downtown. You kind of were in charge of this. I saw you on WKYT. So
no, I wasn't in charge.
Famous. They interviewed you.
Pastor was not there, so I was next up. So
I got you. So this was a Faith in Blue. So tell us about what went on last week.
Yeah, so Faith in Blue, it's a national event. It's actually the weekend before when we had it, but we have the Millstone Festival.
Sure,
so
exactly.
Our police officers can't, they got to protect us, right?
Yeah, absolutely right.
So it was at Real Life Community Church. We partnered with the police department. We had an ice cream social. Unfortunately, it was a little chilly outside.
It was.
Ice cream is ice cream.
Ice cream is ice cream. Kids loved it.
I loved it, yeah. And so we had our police officers come out. We got to have the motorcycles.
Yeah, that was
kids
cool.
Kids loved riding on the motorcycles.
Cool. Right.
And it was just a great opportunity to meet up with our officers all around.
Right.
Chief Richardson was there, as well as lots of other officers. Just to kind of, get into the community and get to know our
get to know the police officers.
That's just really important because they're really here. I mean, they get a bad rap sometimes, but they're really here just to help us out, and to keep us safe. And
they had the motorcycles. The kids took their pictures on the motorcycles. We took a big group pic, and they had, like I said, ice cream. They even had coffee inside, which was cold. But they had their police cruisers, and they had their van there, and they were doing training.
The CSI van. I didn't know we had one of those.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. So they got to hit the sirens and buzzers and all that stuff.
And we talk about our police officers, and I'll just say real quick, in Rich is which we can talk about later.
Absolutely right.
But it came about because Officer Dan Kirstein, he is a police officer.
Right.
He dealt with a lot of particularly addicts or people who were on drugs, and over and over and over
again. So
and he got this kind of epiphany that, we're just taking them to jail and here they are again.
That's right.
And so rather than just keep repeating that cycle, let's find out what it is. And so he talked with people and said, what's going on? What do you need? And that's kind of, what a police department does.
Yeah. Well, that's why the county, the cities, the county governments, independent nonprofit organizations like in Rich and Madison Home, even Room at the Inn in Berea. That's the reason everyone is coming together to address the issue because it's going to take a team effort.
That's right. That's right. And so real excited. I can't wait to see everybody at Madison Home Gala.
Yeah, that'll be
November
great.
the 4th.
November the 4th coming up. And when you see a police officer, thank you.
Yes.
Because that's a job I don't want.
No.
So it takes a very special person to do that job. October is fire safety. Speaking of safety, October is fire safety month. Wendy, I'm going to give you a little test.
Uh-oh.
Did you know there was going to be a test on the show?
I did not. So
well, there's going to be a little test.
If I don't do well, can we
we can re-record
it?
We can redo it. It won't go into your file. 10 tips for fire safety.
All right.
Okay. So do you know when you should check your fire alarms and smoke detectors?
At least once a year. We usually do them spring forward, fall backwards.
True. Okay. That's a good one. Number 2.
Which actually, the American Red Cross is actually doing that this month.
Oh,
they're going around and they're changing.
Are they checking? Okay.
Yeah. I believe, they've been doing that this month, changing people's.
And if you need a fire, if you absolutely need a fire alarm, call the City of Richmond Fire Department or the Berea Fire Department. They'll get you one. For free.
Wow.
So, also, install smoke alarms on every level of your home, inside bedrooms and outside your sleeping areas. Okay, so that's a tip. Number 2, this is very I can't even read that because of the. Oh, I'm sorry. Test your smoke alarms monthly.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was written in white, and I said, I can't even see that. Okay, test them monthly. You just hit the little button and go beep, 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 beep. And carbon monoxide, also have those in the garages, especially if you have gas.
Yeah.
Okay, if you heat by gas, make sure you have the carbon monoxide detectors as well.
Big. And don't start your car and leave it in the garage because
No, that's huge.
Even if you think it's going to be fine.
Do not do that. Number 3. Have a family fire escape plan. Do you have a family fire escape plan?
We do, for the most part.
How often do you rehearse that?
Not as often as we probably should, but I guess I know what I'm doing tomorrow morning.
Hey, you should do it for you and Matthew and Abby. You should do it like at 4 a.m. I think that would be so. Awesome. Wouldn't that be fun? How would Matthew take that? He's not a morning riser, is he? That would be fun. Number 4, if there's a fire in your home, get out, dial 911. Do not go back inside. All right, please don't do that. Okay, true or false? You should keep matches and lighters out of children's reach.
Really, that's a question.
Well,
okay, so that is. You should keep them out of the
Yes, that's okay. that is true. Oh, okay. Now this is also true. Used to, you only had flashlights during power outages. Don't use candles. Yes, power outages. So, but also your phone is also now a very bright flashlight.
Yeah.
So always make sure that your mobile devices are. Oh, yeah, they're all
battery operated lights, and now you can get the light bulbs. Have you seen that light
bulbs?
Oh yeah,
I saw that. Yes, that's cool.
I don't know, they're USB powered.
Right.
Yeah, so
that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's neat.
So see, I'm going to do that, and then when the power goes out, I'm going to turn them all on, and my neighbors are all going to think it's just them, right? They're going to be like, well, she's got lights on, so we must be the only one.
Oh, sure, absolutely. Well, and another thing, with candles, if you lose power, you don't have any kind of power source. You can use a candle, but never leave a burning candle unattended. You have to keep a watch. Don't go to bed with
I'm going to guess that's probably one of the biggest.
That's a big
reasons
one.
for fire.
That's a big one, and there's also a radius that you should keep things away from curtains, rugs, all that kind of stuff. 3 feet, excellent. 8, turn
extra
off.
Points for that.
You get extra points for that because that's extra. That's added. Number 8, turn off all space heaters when you leave your room, and don't also leave them unattended.
Right. I mean, it's so easy to do.
There's lots of people that use space heaters. OSHA does not suggest you even use space heaters at all. Mm-hmm. How many cold offices that have space heaters hooked up? But now they're a lot safer than they used to. I know the ceramic ones, and if they fall over, they turn themselves off, stuff like that. So I remember the old kind with the coils.
Oh, you could touch them and burn yourself.
It'd burn yourself.
Yeah,
I mean, they didn't have anything over them to protect themselves at all. So.
And also don't do extension cords. That's probably
exactly.
The biggest one.
Don't use extension cords.
Don't use extension cords for those.
If you have to use an extension cord, make sure it's the right gauge.
Just don't use them.
Because the thin ones are not like Christmas lights, and you see like tins, which we'll talk about that next month, I'm sure, for fire safety. Try to get Corey Lewis in there to talk about that. But and never run them under rugs or anything like that.
And those will get hot, and then the rug gets hot.
Exactly. You don't want that. That's right. Only use smoking materials outside. Never use them inside. And of course, like you said before,
you shouldn't be smoking inside.
No, exactly.
Keep
flammable items away from anything that can get hot, such as space heaters. Like you said, the 3 feet radius.
Yep.
So, and I'm going to also say, and I don't really, I don't think we do. We probably should. I think every home should probably have a fire extinguisher.
We just got one in the kitchen. I just got a little. I found it on Amazon for like $20. It's just a little in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think we should probably. Yeah. That's probably a good tip too.
Yeah.
You get extra points for that because you have a fire extinguisher in your kitchen.
I do. Now I don't cook, so I don't really need it, but But one of the things that I learned about fire safety that I thought was just amazing, and there's videos on there. If you've not seen them, you should. About keeping your bedroom door shut, right? Because
true.
Have you seen the videos where they show a house,
right?
And the whole house is kind of charcoal, but this one room is not because the door was shut.
Cut off the oxygen.
I mean, we have cats, and the cats like to go in and out, and I'm always afraid of your
everybody does the same. Everybody does the same thing.
No, I mean, you just don't. It's hard to.
And if you shut the door at our house, our dogs just sit there and whine.
Right, the cat.
Let them in, get them out, and they run. Yeah. They roam around. They provide security, so it's another service.
But we've gotten better about just your standing.
Okay, extra points.
There you go.
Extra points for Wendy because she has a fire extinguisher in her kitchen. I really should have.
And I shut my door.
And you shut yours. Oh man, aren't you safe? For more information, if you got any questions, just call Corey Lewis at the fire department too. Call the fire department or the Berea Fire Department as well, and they'll be happy to. I think they'll even come and do a test run and make sure that you have your fire escape plan, and they'll suggest things that for your home or your business because it's a lot easier. Corey always said it's a lot easier to be preemptive.
That's right.
Not to come out, especially around the holidays, cooking fires, grease fires, and all that kind of stuff.
Christmas trees. I mean, we all tend to leave our lights on more than we should.
Yep.
So, and speaking of fallback is, I believe, next the 4th.
Is it next week?
I believe it's the 4th.
Oh my gosh,
2 weeks.
Already, I hate this.
And so remember, fallback. We're going to check our fire.
We should get an extra hour. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
It's a springboard. I don't like, but I don't. But anyway.
But check your smoke alarms.
Yes, check them. It's a good time to check them, and make sure you get the right kind of batteries too. You need the 10-year battery, so make sure that you get the right.
And don't take the batteries out when they start chirping. Please don't do that.
Just replace them because they're chirping for a reason.
That's right.
So check it out. All
right.
Oh, also, we're going to recap our next segment. We're going to recap all the pets of the day this week that we did not talk about. You want to watch this?
I do.
Watch it now.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, KYmedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
Look at this pet of the day right here. For Monday. Well, I had him. Where is it? Oh.
I always get so excited about pet of the day.
Her name is Olive.
Oh,
look at little Olive.
So cute.
She's named Olive because she's sweet and gentle dog, just like the olive tree.
Oh.
Well, olive tree's gentle, sweet, I guess they are.
I
like olive.
I've never interacted with an olive tree.
Do you like
before.
this olive?
I like that olive.
She's 5 years old, a shepherd mix, a sweet and loving dog who's looking for a forever home and a family that can give her the love and attention that she needs to thrive. She is absolutely adorable. If you're looking for a dog who will always be there for you, Olive is your girl. Check out Olive at the Madison County Animal Shelter out there on Berea Road. Go by, check them out on Facebook, give them a phone call and say, I want to take a look at Olive.
Olive may be the right one for you, and you think about it. You can think about it. And
She Olive ought to go home with you. I just thought about that. Remember, folks, adopt. Don't shop. Olive, go see her. You Olive, go see her. I don't know. Pet of the day. You're gonna love this. This is such a crazy name. Adorable. Cornbread Carl. Look at that nose.
I want him. Just
Cornbread Carl. He must eat cornbread. He's a male pit bull mix, brown and white, as you can tell, and he's only 4 months old. Is he not the most adorable thing you've ever seen?
He is really, really cute. And
Cornbread Carl.
I love cornbread too. So
maybe he has a sister with cornbread and milk. Trisha.
I don't know. I've never had cornbread and milk.
You've never
together.
I like cornbread and milk.
Mm-hmm.
My dad likes cornbread and buttermilk. I'm not big on buttermilk.
I'm not a big
fan, but I do like cornbread
and
milk.
Mm-hmm.
Put a little salt in it.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Why the salt? What does the salt do?
It just kind of gives you a little more flavor.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
I salt everything.
I don't know. I just like cornbread and butter on it. Just butter and.
Well, so does Cornbread Carl. Maybe that's how he got his name. He loves cornbread.
He's so cute.
Check out Cornbread Carl at Madison County Animal Shelter out there on Berea Road. South Star say, send him a message. No, send him a message, give him a phone call and go, hey, I want to check out Cornbread Carl. I just want to spend some time with Cornbread Carl.
I mean, how can you say his name and not die laughing? I mean, if that doesn't
and adopt, you never shop.
That doesn't bring you joy.
Cornbread Carl. That's adorable. Okay, on to Pet of the Day, folks.
It's time for Pet of the Day.
Look at Abigail. She adorable. Her friends call her Abby.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
Abigail is a border collie mix, black and white. Look, got some spots on her too. Only 1 year old. She is absolutely adorable. Look.
She's
really
nose
pretty.
On that. And if
Abigail,
you want
adorable.
Abigail is probably right for you or somebody that you know.
That's right.
What do they need to do?
Absolutely. Check out Madison County Animal Shelter on Facebook. Give them a phone call. Send them a message and say, hey, I saw Abigail on Madison County Live. I want to check out Abigail and sit down and have a meet and greet with her.
And if maybe if Abigail's not right for you while you're out there,
absolutely.
There are so many pets.
So many. Please, and adopt. Never shop. Abigail. That's adorable. Hey, guess what our national day is today? Pet of the Day, folks. This is going on our Halloween theme. Salem.
Yeah.
And
so cute. Vicious. Salem says.
It's a male.
Or he says,
okay.
I am of the night.
He says he's an American short-haired black cat, 2 months old. Ooh. I thought it was a she. But she was going, yeah. not that all.
I think Salem is a doll baby. Now, I will tell you this.
Cute.
We cannot show my daughter this cat because she loves
does
cats.
She love black cats?
She does love black cats, and she, I have a
Does she watch the show?
No, but I won't send her this one for sure.
Okay.
Yes, no.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. She may be watching the show and not
She's
telling.
An adult. She can do what she wants.
She can do it.
She can go get Salem at the Madison County Animal Shelter.
I've already got a couple of cat grandbabies.
Oh, we'll get another. As long as you don't keep them. As long as you can send them back home.
If you love Salem, make sure that you check him out.
That's right. Madison County Animal Shelter. Check him out on Facebook. Send him a message. Give him a phone call. Hey, I want to check out Salem.
If you want Salem, you better get him before my daughter sees him.
Wow. Absolutely.
She'll go snatch him.
Because remember, Salem. Oh, he's adorable. National Day, Pet of the Day. Oh, you're going to love this Pet of the Day.
I am ready.
Wendy.
I am ready for Pet of the Day.
Pet of the Day. Look at little Riley.
Oh.
Is she not adorable? She's an Australian cattle dog mix. Ooh, she's a working dog. She's red and looks like some white too. Look at her eyes. That's great. 2 years old. And like I said, she's an Australian cattle dog mix. She is absolutely adorable.
Yeah, definitely. If Riley's the right dog for you, make sure that you get in touch with the Madison County Animal Shelter.
That's right.
And check out all of their dogs.
All of their dogs, please. Send them a message on Facebook. Give them a call. Set up an appointment to sit down, take your lunch. Have a little meeting with Riley. Sit at the table. They have like a little interview table.
That's right.
But they sit across from each other, and the little dogs go, "Why should I go home with you? Give me your story." They do.
They say, "What do you provide for me?"
That's right. Yeah. Check them out. And remember, folks, adopt, never shop.
That's right.
No, don't do it. Even if you're tempted.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, KYmedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
So check out the Pets of the Day. They're available at the Madison County Animal Shelter. Check them out. Give them a phone call. Send them a Facebook message. I mean, some of them are just adorable. I take them all home.
I heard a quick little tease on NPR this week, and it said a woman went to the doctor, and I don't know, she was having anxiety and other issues, and they prescribed a cat.
Well, a cat or a dog, research does show, it does relax you. People live longer if they have pets.
Not my cat.
If you have pets, you tend to live longer.
That's
now,
true. They are wonderful.
I guess that would be, a bird, a dog, a cat, anything that.
Or those little dragons that's all in it.
Oh yeah, little iguanas. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So
I don't know about that. He tied a balloon to his lizard a dragon thing. Komodo dragon. While he was cleaning the cage. He's like, what are you going to do with them while you're cleaning the cage?
So if you
just put them down, then they go hide somewhere. They got a big balloon on them.
They can't hide. Oh, that's kind of neat.
There you go.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's pretty cool. Check it out. But anyway, coming up next, folks, we have Exercise with Candace. Let's see what Candace has for us this week.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, KYmedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
Hey y'all, it's time to exercise with Candace, and we're doing one of my favorite things out here today, kayaking in the beautiful sunshine. Now, even if you are sitting in front of the TV, maybe you're sitting on a kayak, you can still do other exercises like leg exercises. So we're going to do scissor kicks. Now, I'm going to have to lean back just a little and try to keep my legs as straight as I can. So you're going to do as many scissor kicks as you can. Awesome. All right. So go get out and do something fun today. It's a beautiful day. Push through things that are hard. Go be excellent. Be great to each other. Have a great one, y'all.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, KYmedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
Thanks to Candace. You can always find that playlist on YouTube for all of her Exercise with Candace segments, but please make sure you consult your physician before you do any kind of strenuous workout. And I always say the best exercise, if you're going to do something, you're wanting to get back into it, take a brisk walk for 30 minutes.
Right.
I mean, enjoy your surroundings, right?
We got great weather for that.
We got great weather. We got great trails and everything here in Madison County. Make sure you contact Berea Tourism and Richmond, Kentucky Tourism. They can tell you all about the great trails around the county.
Good.
Well, that wraps us up, Wendy.
Wow,
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks,
Wasn't that
Randy.
fun?
That's
So
fun.
let's give a little commercial for WEKU. Where can they listen to you?
It's 88.9 on the FM. Somebody asked me the other day. It's on the FM dial. Or at weku.org.
That's right.
We also have a
You can
mobile
listen
app.
online. Right, mobile app.
So it's a great way to keep in touch with the news that's going on. And
Absolutely.
we are award-winning. We are
Absolutely.
the #1 radio news station in Central Kentucky.
That's right. And they go everywhere.
Right. So if you want to stay up to date with what's happening in your community, and we've got right now we've got a great voter guide from Kentucky Public Radio online. Lots of people tune in to NPR and WEKU for election coverage. So we've got you covered.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Randy.
All right.
See you tomorrow. See you
Thanks.
in the morning.
Absolutely. And also, we do have the Cain Pole fishing report coming up next. Do you like to fish?
Yeah, but I don't like to touch all the. I just
you're
like to throw it in
my
there
old show
and then
host,
pull it up.
Colleen Spencer. She don't like fish. She don't like anything to do with fish. Never got her to go fishing.
I just don't want to put the stuff on the. I don't want to touch the worms, and I don't really want to touch the fish. But I'll
But
throw
you'll
the
eat the
pole.
fish.
I'll eat the fish. That's for sure.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you Monday night. Thanks for listening.
Thanks to our great sponsors, Madison County Emergency Management, the Madison County Library in Richmond and Berea, KYmedia.net, and the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza. the weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Tom with your fishing report from the Northeast. Cave Run Lake is sitting just slightly below summer pool levels. We are still in the run-up to the typical fall muskie bite, but I have heard of some reports of anglers seeing and boating fish in the upper reaches of the lake, around Bangor through the confluence at the Licking River. Crappie are in fall mode, with fish being caught again in the upper reaches of the lake near deeper brush. Grayson Lake is well below summer pool levels, so be cautious at some of those upper ramps like Big Caney and Newfoundland. Have heard of reports of bass in the Clifty area and around Bruin. This is somewhat typical for Grayson in the fall, and you'll be catching a lot of fish, just with a few of them being bigger in size. Crappie on Grayson are around brush and down trees. Lastly, fall trout in the district are in full swing. We have stocked almost all of the Red River Gorge streams. Parched corn brook trout are the only holdout at this point. Just keep in mind when fishing down in the gorge that the no harvest season is in effect until the spring for East Fork Indian and Swift Camp Creek. This leaves Middle Fork Red River as your only harvestable gorge stream out there. Don't worry about finding a place to keep trout though. The rest of the district is being stocked as we speak. Check out the trout stocking schedule at fw.ky.gov for the most up-to-date notifications on when fish will be heading your way. That should do it for us. Wherever you go, good luck and stay safe.
This is Jeremy Schiffel with a fishing update from the Northwestern District. The reservoirs have begun their drawdown to Winter Pool. They hope to be at Winter Pool around December 1st at each lake. Rough River Lake is almost 2 feet below the new summer pool, which is about 488. Fishing has been a bit slow recently and may continue to be tough for the next several weeks as water drops and fish transition to different areas of the lake. A few crappie have been caught on main lake brush, 10 to 15 feet deep on jigs. Bass have been caught on main lake points, on shad imitating swim baits and crankbaits. Nolan River Lake is about 1 foot below summer pool. Bass and crappie fishing has been fair. Main lake points and outside channel bends have been holding fish. During the drawdown, the lakes will have increased turbidity, so baits that make noise, are flashy, or have bright colors are good choices. We're in the middle of fall bass surveys. During these surveys, we collect length and weight data from each fish and release everything unharmed. These surveys also help us evaluate success of the spring spawn. So far this fall at the state lakes, we have seen great numbers of bigger fish as well as juvenile fish spawn this year. Most fish over 12 inches have been in the 3 to 6 feet range and on or nearby woody structure when available. Soft plastics and shallow to medium running crankbaits imitating shad or crayfish are good choices this time of year. Trout will be stocked in Otter Creek on the ORA and Fort Knox next week, and Stocker Channel catfish will go into several district lakes the last week of October. We conduct these bass surveys twice a year at each lake. Give us a wave if you see us out, and thanks in advance for your patience. At the reservoirs, make sure to keep your eyes open for new hazards as those water levels drop. Good luck and stay safe.
This is Caleb Bentley with the Kentucky Stocking Report. This week across the state we stocked rainbow trout. Rainbow trout were stocked in Cherokee Park Lake, Fisherman's Park Lakes number 3 and number 4, Boulder Pond, Floyd's Fork Creek, Greenbow Lake, Cranks Creek Lake, Kingdom Come State Park Lake, High Splint Lake, Martin's Fork Lake Tailwaters, Looney Creek, Waverly Park Lake, Tom Wallace Park Lake, Miles Park Lakes, both Green Heron and Anglers Lake, Cannon Creek Lake, Clear Creek, West Hickman Creek, Jacobson Park Lake, Middleton Mills Park, both the Shelter House Lake and Long Pond, Prisoners Lake, Big Bone Creek, Gunpowder Creek, Beulah Lake, Carr Creek Lake Tailwaters, Buckhorn Lake Tailwaters, Panbowl Lake, Paintsville Lake Tailwaters, Dewey Lake Tailwaters, Beaver Creek, the Right Fork, and Yatesville Lake Tailwaters. Good luck fishing and stay safe.
Alert FM is your new device for in-home emergency alerts, provided by Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program, or CSEP. This device will alert you to chemical emergencies at the Bluegrass Army Depot, as well as severe weather impacting Madison County, Kentucky. These devices should stay with the home or business they were shipped to, because they will only work in the zone they are programmed for. Wondering about your old Advisor Alert radio? We will properly recycle these old units. Simply drop yours off to a recycling container at one of these locations. Madison County Emergency Operations Center, Madison County Road Department North, Madison County Road Department South, or Berea Utilities. If you need further assistance or have questions about Alert FM, please contact Madison County EMA CSEP. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Things that folks need: food, shelter, clothing, medical care, transportation, and more. That's where the GoDirectory.info website comes in. Community agencies and churches are providing services that folks need across Madison and Estill counties, including Richmond, Berea, and Irvin, while bringing everyone together for the common good. Visit GoDirectory.info now and see how you or your agency and organization can make our community stronger by combining all of our individual strengths into one solid, purpose-driven mission.
Good news, weather, sports, events, cooking, music, and more right here on your Madison County Weather Channel. Watch at MadisonKYLive.com, YouTube, Facebook, and Roku. Visit MadisonKYLive.com 24/7 and watch good news, local weather forecasts, daily sports updates, and upcoming events 24/7. Madison County Live. It's good news.